This is actually the third time that I've attempted this. I had a phone call from someone who didn't leave a message. Then I had the sun coming in at a bad angle, shining off the dome here. And so we're going to try this one more time. And Wednesday, October 25th, tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I'll talk more about that if I remember at the end of this video. But excuse me for a second. I'm down with a sore throat. I'm going to take medication for that and hope for the best. Went today on New Comical Book Day to. It's not my day. To Torpedo Comics in Orange and Nuclear Comics in Laguna Hills. And they were in the order that they're in is the first bunch that are in bags and boards. Those are from Torpedo Comics, but they were already bagged when I picked them up. And then the others are without bags and board, although Kenny at Nuclear offered them to me. Those are without bags, but we'll just quickly go through. We have Undiscovered Country number 10. I've talked about this book before, about a future America that had walled itself off for well over a generation, and the scientists and researchers who are invited to visit and discover that things are not what they expected. Excuse me. Okay, from Oni, we got Rick and Morty presents Jaguar. Interesting character introduced in the Pick a Rick episode, who I think has appeared a couple times, at least twice, and various cameos. Fascinating a character, and I'm really glad that he's going to get sort of a spotlight in this issue, although you never know what's going to happen. Okay, from DC, we have Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Multiverse Who Laughs, anthology. Various writers and artists doing takes on what I believe is a, looks like a Dark Universe version of Legion of Super Pets. Which should be interesting, if that's what exactly it is. We have Legion of Superheroes, number 11. Now, I've heard that Bendis is taking a hiatus on DC or something like that. I don't know. I'll be curious to see what goes on here. And we got you. We have from IDW. We have Usagi Yojimbo, Wanderer's Road, number 1. And I don't know if this is just a story that has the same continuity as the ongoing series, or a different story. But it's still, Sansakai's Usagi is always a great character. From Dark Horse, as part of the Black Hammer universe, we have Colonel Weird, Cosmogog, number 2. A couple of books that I've heard about that seem to be good. This is from Vault Comics. We have Nightfall. I'm guessing an imprint called Walk with the monsters. I'm gonna kill the guy with the truck. Which I've heard reviewed, and I've heard good stories about it. A young woman who lost her brother at a young age grows up, and this serial killer returns, but at this time now she's teamed up with a man who is a monster himself, and they go about killing serial killers and other sorts of things. From Chip Zdarsky, we have Stillwater, another supernatural horror story that I've heard good things about. Everyone seems to be recommending this book. I don't know anything about it, but that cover is really cool, isn't it? I like that. This is the second printing, by the way. The first printing sold out. We get excerpt from Valiant. We got XO Manowar number 2. That looks good. Looks good. We got The Witcher, for fans of that book, that game, that TV streaming show with Henry Cavill. This is The Witcher Fading Memories, which is supposed to deal with an older Witcher. We got Department of Truth number 3. That is really a cool cover. I like that. And I highly recommend it. Really good. If you're into conspiracy theories of all types, recommend it, because it turns out that, yeah, a lot of these conspiracy theories really are true, and things have to be done about it. We've got Dune, House Atreides number 2, which is a prequel to the upcoming film. We got Stranger Things Science Camp number 3. From Sandman Universe, we have John Constantine Hellblazer. Again, that's really a cool cover. I like that. Just, I say, black and whites, red and grays. That's really, really nice, really effective. We got Maestro number 4. For those more into regular old superhero type stuff. From Aardvark Vanheim, we have What the F, starring Spider Whore, number 1. Another Aardvark Vanheim, Tempest in a Teapot publication. You are either a fan of Dave Sim or you're not. I happen to be a fan. So you have to, as a fan, you have to ignore a lot of his stuff if you can, and just enjoy his writing and everything. But I know people who vehemently dislike Sim and the book. But we have Rick and Morty Ever After number 2. From Marvel, we have Marvel. And this is Marvel number 2. And I've been looking forward to this. This is from John Ridley, Giuseppe Comancoli, Andrea Cucci, and Jose Villaruba, all of names who I've blown. And this is Other History, the other history of the DC Universe. Basically, a look at the DC Universe that we know through the eyes of a number of minority characters. From what I understand, the main focus is Black Lightning, and this is told from an older Jefferson Pierce, looking back and telling the story of how he saw the DC Universe. So, sounds good. Sounds really good. God, anyways, that's the back cover's cool too. This has various alternate covers, and I happen to like this one. There is some basically showing Black Lightning in his various outfits. I thought that was kind of cool. That's it. I went on way too long. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. I'm going to be, excuse me, celebrating by myself. Since the girls and I decided that, they were just getting over some colds. There is the curfew in effect here in California. There are about a half dozen different people in my community here, senior community, who we know of that are currently COVID positive. I have a sore throat, so just to stay away. And also tomorrow would have been my wedding anniversary, so I might not be the best company. Anyway, so whatever you do, whether you're by yourself, whether you're with family and friends, and fortunate enough to do that, take care of yourself, wear your mask, don't be stupid, don't, stay safe and keep others around you safe. I will see you next week, and peace out.